Howdy, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jake from GD Honey Acres of Craftwork. I'm doing kind of another tool review today. I'll tell you my issue first and then what this is. My issue is with my Bobcat skid steer currently. I have a problem of it didn't want to run right and had no power when I fired it up after winter. And it seemed like I was having a fuel timing issue or something of that nature. So I brought it in here, took my covers off the timing belt for the injection pump and camshaft and such, and got to the timing belt, and I could just grab it and move it back and forth. So we are going to be using a tool I need to look through the engine block into the flywheel to make sure I hit a special timing hole so I could set the timing on these again, because it looks like they're just a little bit off from each other, like that belt jumped a tooth or two. I did replace that belt a couple of years ago, but nothing moved then because I was able to lock it down. When I rotated the engine this time on this Pugo, it was off. I couldn't lock them down at the same time, the fuel injection pump pulley and the camshaft pulley. So that brings me to what I have here. This is a Centech Digital Inspection camera. It's got 4 AA batteries that go in the handle here. You pop the cover off. It's just got a cartridge. So you put your batteries in that cartridge, shove it in, good to go. Camera on. It comes with a video cable, so you could hook this up and get video out of it to like your TV or computer or what have you. Then something, I don't know what these are. I'm gonna have to look in the manual for that. It does come with a manual. This is $80 at Harbor Freight, so I'm hoping it does the trick. Because my problem why I need this is I'm not going to spend the $400 some on the rod that goes through a hole that then goes through the flywheel to tell me I'm in the correct position. I made a rod, but I don't know if it's correct size for the hole through the flywheel. It goes through the hole in the engine. So we're going to use this camera to look through the hole and find the hole in the flywheel I need. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. To turn it on, the power button is up top here. Turns on after a couple seconds. If you'll notice, it has a few different brightness levels. So 0, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll bring this over here to the camera so you can see kind of the quality. It looks a little blue on the iPad that I'm using here, but from my eyes, I think it looks rather good. Also, if you notice, hopefully my voice quality is better. I have a lavalier mic that I picked up off of Amazon for about $20. It comes with 2 of them. Connects well to my iPad and the iPhone, and hopefully when I have Mrs. Jake on here again at some point, or whoever guest I may have, we could have both mics going and have good audio quality for you guys. All right, so let's go show you what I'm going to do on the skid steer. All right, so what you're looking at here is my engine. Yeah, it's got some dirt and grease on it, whatever. I need to clean it. That's just how some things are. Well, this came from a farm. Here's the little rod I made. The hole I need to check is right in there, and it looks through the engine housing, whatever the flywheel housing, to the flywheel, and there should be a hole through that flywheel telling me I'm in the correct spot. That's what I try to do with this rod, but because I'm not confident in it, because it is not the correct tool, I need to make sure that it is in the right spot and then shove the rod back in and do the work I need to do. So I figured I'd have you guys tag along. All right, so now we're going to get in there with the camera. Turn the brightness of this light all the way up. Hey, it's me looking. Hi. All right. So now let's see if we can get in here. All right. There's the hole. See if I could see where I need to. Kind of hard to tell if that's in the right spot, isn't it? Anyway, it's kind of neat being able to look through that. So I got that camera right where that rod was just sitting. And I wish it was a little bit smaller so I could get in there further. But I think with this, if I go ahead and rotate, I would be able to clearly find that hole that I need in the flywheel. Hopefully y'all can see that just fine. But yeah, so that's the gist of it. That's the whole reason I bought this. Well, the good news is this thing works great. Bad news is I think I need to pull my camshaft off so I can rotate this engine and find that hole in my flywheel I'm looking for. Because it's off so freaking far that I'm worried that, I don't know, maybe if I can get my camshaft to a neutral position, I can rotate it, but this makes me nervous, and I want this thing working because I need it for my garden and for beekeeping. So this is an awesome, like super clear $500, $600 snake or whatever you want to call it, your digital inspection camera? No, but does it work? It does the job. Would I buy this again? Yes, I would. I would not have an issue buying this again at all. For $80, it's going to get its use. And as your average homeowner person that hobbies around mechanicking and working on your own property, you don't need to go buy that super expensive stuff. Save your money. Buy something that's going to work for you and it's going to last. It comes with a really hard, sturdy carrying case, so this is going to stay protected. I would buy it again. That's my honest review of this. I've got no issues with this at all. I was just sticking this in the dirt and the grime and the oil and grease, and all you got to do, wipe the end off real quick, and you're good to go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Hopefully I get this figured out soon because I need to set up tables so I can start building frames for the bees because everything is flowering and we've had a lot of rain lately. Just last night we had 3/4 of an inch of rain and we had 6 inches of rain the other weekend, not like a few days ago. So yeah, I need to get going. Thanks for watching. Centech Digital Inspection Camera from Harbor Freight. I think it's a buy. It works. It does its job. Pray for you guys. Pray for me. Catch y'all later. Bye.